Hello everybody, how are you all doing? G'day. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is the Aussie Don, and I am your Week 16 Community Screenshot Contest winner for Train Sim World from the Dovetail Forum, and also I am Week 16's and 26's Screenshot Contest winner. Now, just before we get going, I just got to double check and see the winners for this week's Screenshot Contest. See if they have been announced, or we have oh yep, okay. So okay, they haven't picked the winner for this week's Okay, they haven't picked the winner for this week's contest. Well, somebody was a bit of a... They haven't picked the winner for this week's contest for the most likes this week. So we have got somebody that has won it with the Class 221 from the North Wales Coastline Route. So congratulations to Marty078. Does usually use enhancements like myself with Train Simulator, and he has taken those off. Yeah, we have a great shot on that one. And all right. So, yeah, the week 35 contest is up and running. We have Sunset Drive this time around. I'm going to cast my vote for Autumn on this next week. So, there you go with that one. Anyway, let's concentrate now. Hello and welcome to our coverage of Nahverkehr Dresden, and we're coming from Meissen here today. With S1 service, so we have the BR146.2 Deutsche Bahn, and we have a Creators Club design that I actually just got from the Creators Club. This has been uploaded over the last 24 hours. This particular design. I will get the creator for you guys. Just give me a second. I'm just going to the website and just go back to the most recent, because it is in the most recent. So if you go to the website, the Creators Club website, if you find it. You're struggling of getting Creators Club. It's the tag D. I'm not even going to pronounce that German word because it is on the side of the logo. You'll see. It is 5 subscribers so far, including myself, and it is done by unknown. Once again, an unknown user. What is with these unknown users all of a sudden? Man. I don't know what's going on recently, but there's just all these unknown users coming up on the I don't know if there's a technical issue there or what's going on. So, unfortunately, we can't give you the artists of the design, but it is a great design, I'll tell you right now. So let's get into it. I popped in and seen a couple of fellas doing some train action on the Boston Sprinter earlier today. Free fellas. I've seen they're playing it on PlayStation. They're all on 720p with the stream. Understandable with PlayStation. It is quite difficult to stream on PlayStation. Yeah, I've always had problems myself. But speaking of problems, this particular thing just here, even if I put Dresden in here and confirm it, and even if we're going to Dresden, on off. Even if I do that, it doesn't, and confirm it, it just goes away. So, get off the seat. Let's get the RFB on.
RSB.
And put those lights in the middle there. We're going to grab ourselves some Seaf. And, Seafa. I think we're right. We've got the passenger lights on. I don't think that these ones go... Oh, yeah, these ones go on automatically. Yep, good. Good. As always, heaps of passengers come flying off the train at the start. Nothing unusual there. Yeah, betcha. Red lights are on the back. See? Oh, alright, even if I, you know, go on here. Oh, there we go. Is it on? Well, it seems to work when I do that. See, when I do that... No, it still doesn't come up. Anyway. Let's go to the back cab here, control triangle. Okay. Where was this? We want Dresden. Dresden, please. Thank you. There we go. Confirm that destination. Let's make sure it's there. Yep. Very good. Let's go back to the front cab. Close those doors. I'm not worried about points. I'm not worried about time. That doesn't bother me. I'm here to have fun. Should have done all that first up, but anyway, nonetheless. You might have noticed that I've done something a little bit different, folks. If you're regular to my channel, I today am trying to drive the game without having the stop marker in front. I sort of know the roughness anyway now of them, so yeah. I'm not about the points anymore. So I thought I'll take away, you know, that. See how we go. Enjoy the ride. Our live chat is open. It's on my screen here, on the other screen. I can see it. What I will do now is disable my preview screen, and then I can still see that live chat there, and I can see my stats of drop frame, network, skipping frames, missed frame, render lagging, all that. Yeah, all that information's there in front of me. We're streaming at 59.94 frames per second, folks. It is quite easy. Don't know what happened then, just then, though. Look at this beautiful design. I love it. It's beautiful. Elder stunt. Still in the Meissen area. Looking forward to the preview stream for this one in a couple days' time, my friends. I'll have to say that much. Yeah, this is real picky, this one, isn't it? Keep forgetting this one's real picky. Up a little bit. Should be fine now. Yep. I keep forgetting that this particular route is very, very picky when it comes to stop location. Even if you stop short, it doesn't let you doesn't let you officially load the passengers, shut the passengers out, whatever. Open the doors, close the door. Sorry. Well, my mind just went drifting just then. I don't know what's going on. It just went. Brain just went out of my head all of a sudden. It's on a cloud. It's on a cloud next to it. So yeah, 3 young fellas I seen today, American fellas. Man, it was good to see. It was good to see, and thanks for that appreciation of welcoming me aboard on that stream. I sat there for about 15 minutes, watched it. I thought, I got a bit of time, I'll sit back and watch them play Boston Sprinter. It was laggy and that, but, I don't really mind, that doesn't bother me because, I thought they're 3 rail fans, these are 3 young rail fans. That's really cool to see. I appreciate that. They share a passion that I share, and Boston Sprinter, man, what a great route. It's Northeast Corridor. It's, America's biggest eastern railway. It's, it's great. And I am on there later on today with the Acela. I am doing the livery version of the Acela, actually. I know it's, not out yet on Train Sim World, and I wouldn't rule it out for later on. That'll be a great release as well if they get that right. Alright, we should be right on this one. Yep. There's a great design, this one. So, this is, I really, really like this design. It is very, very nice. Beautiful looking station, this one too. This is Meissen itself. I love the roofing and lighting on this thing. This is one thing I'm worried about this particular route, and I think a lot of people are, is that the lighting for this route when it was first released was groundbreaking for Train Sim World, and people are very worried that we're going to lose that flavour that this route has always been known for, with the Vitamin Cloud system coming in, the new lighting system, the Todd 4. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see where this lands on the previous stream, because there's a bit of glitching going on. There should be a bit of glitching going on through this section here, folks, because this particular section hasn't been saved to my cloud, so it should be saved after I do this run. But nonetheless, we don't have to worry about that now. We are getting closer to the so-called 4th era, even though it technically is still Train Sim World 2, but even when we had Train Sim World 3, they didn't change the engine number, so technically it's still Train Sim World 2. And they've done the same again, no engine change, so technically it's still Train Sim World 2. It's just the same game. It's just a marketing deploy. It's marketing. That's all it is. Marketing. Dollar. Marketing. Trying to really knows new players. New players, welcome to the wonderful world of Dovetail Games. It's a magical world, full of magical things. Yeah, right. It is, but it isn't.
Sifa.
Yes. And I don't normally stream at this time of the day. It is Wednesday here in Australia, so if you are overseas, it's still Tuesday. G'day to you. We have a full replay of our Tuesday live stream of Choo Choo Tuesdays that we did earlier. We did late last. Well, it wasn't late last night. It was our evening stream. So Dovetail usually stream around 8 p.m. their time, so we stream at 8 p.m. our time here in Australia. So later on today, on this Wednesday, the 13th of September, we're live with our Wednesday tradition of midweek World of Trains. We're with episode 142 later on today, and we'll be live with 2 hours of Train Sim World action. We've got Boston Sprinter on the cards, so yeah, do join us for that. We're also going to be taking a trip down the Lincoln Ranch Strucker later on today. Nice little 20-30 minute service on there. And then we're going to finish it off with a nice beautiful trip along the Brighton Main Line. We're live with Midweek World of Trains, episode 142 from 8 p.m. in the east coast of Australia, 7:30 p.m. South Australia, Northern Territory, 6 p.m. Western Australia, international viewers 10 p.m. New Zealand, 3:30 p.m. India, 5 p.m. Indonesia, 1 p.m. Egypt, 7 p.m. Japan, 4 a.m. Mexico, 11 a.m. British Summertime, 6 a.m. Eastern States of the USA, 5 a.m. in Texas and Oklahoma, USA, and New Orleans, USA, Louisiana, and 3 a.m. in the west coast of the United States. So do join us then for our fantastic action, 3 a.m. in Vancouver and 6 a.m. in Toronto. No, 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 no. Don't you fall short on me. Should be right now. Should we just go up that a little bit? Just give me a second. I'm just gonna yeah, 63 like I normally do. Oh, don't worry, you can pump more than 60. Yeah, I'm on 144 hertz screen, so I can pump pretty high on it. Yeah, there's no need when you're streaming at 60 or 59.94. It's 60 frames. Come on, 59.94. You know, I've dropped it a little bit. Yeah, I was doing a little bit of experimenting there. It should be. I'll put it back to 60 frames for the stream tonight, actually, as well. I'll put it back to 60. Didn't really notice the differences, really, from 50 to 59 to 60. A few people say it's a bit different, you know, makes it, the stream's a bit better, actually, 59. I thought, I don't see the differences. I've got flashing lights there, don't worry about that, that's just a flashing green. They did mention for the Free Countries route, Vorarlberg, that there is some flashes. Now, the main reason you mainly see those flashes is sometimes there'll be areas where there won't be the actual speed limit sign. So they'll give you a flash just to warn you that the speed limit's going to change. So that's preparing to slow down. Technically. That would have been a that would have been acknowledgement, I think, or it would have been there'll be release. I think it would have been acknowledgement. I know there was a acknowledgement. There was a thing on the ground just there. I know of. Cogsby is our next stop, followed by Zitz. I'm just going to call it that. Zits are not good, especially when you're a teen and you're hunting and you know what I mean. You're hunting, you got zits. It's not good. I've been there, done that, a long time ago. Wonderful world of having a family is what I am these days. Don't ask me why I did that. I know we're a kilometre out. Normally, if we're on the upper branch, we'll go up in there, but we're on the other side here. Okay, we have red light in front, red light in front. Okay, so that means we will wait. By the way, I've got the top chat. I'll give that back in the live chat. Even though our live chat normally just gathers us, it doesn't matter. It's there. I welcome all rail fans around the world. Keep it English though, thank you. I'm just trying to think why this was red. I'm hoping that we haven't come across a I'm hoping we haven't come across another red signal issue. We had one of those recently on our Train Sim World live stream a couple of weeks ago. Was it last Wednesday? I think it was last Wednesday actually. We come across one of those. Train's up in front of us, that's why. Don't worry, that thing's going to swing over. That's why. Yeah, it's a talent too. Man, I'm so disappointed about Dovetail, how they screwed up the Talent 1. Man, why would you put the German Talent 2 sound on there? If you weren't going to get the right sounds, the better sounds would have been from the SBB, from the Central Swires. But the only reason they couldn't do that is because, well, surely they could have had an agreement with Rivet. And Rivet's done the Lake Constance. They've done Lake Constance in Train Sim World. So, you know, we're going through Lake Constance. We're at Lake Constance in trains in the start of, you know, start of Germany. So I don't know. It would have been more appropriate to have done the flirt on the flirt on there. You know, a few others have said the same. The sounds would have been more nicer. Still not the right sounds. Look, I'm not going to give up hope. I'm hoping and praying that they'll eventually get the sounds. But like I explained, we've got a great community here on the PC versions of Train Sim World where we've got amazing sounds. So I have hope that the community will help us out. And I don't see why they wouldn't. would not help us out. There'll definitely be somebody out there that's knowledgeable to get the right sounds. Pardon me. And put together a nice package for us. And we'll give it a whirl and see what other people's reactions are, even if they're in another language, and you know, if they're speaking German or whatever, I'll try and translate it and see what they say. And yeah, because I like to see the feedback. Now, I know behind the 8 ball, folks, but you know, I was out at the start mucking around and don't really. Oh man, emergency! Emergency! I'm not really worried about the time frame here. Whoop! Hang on, found something. And the reason why we don't really worry about the time frame is because we're here to have some fun. And we're now just going for a little adventure along here. We're going to grab ourselves some collectibles, because I'm not a real big collectible person, but sometimes I like to get on here and I like to do it. Not sure if that was a collectible or not, actually. No, that's just a bit of rubbish on the floor. Once again, a waste of memory resources, you know. You should be putting that to somewhere else. Let's walk along inside one of the carriages, folks. This is the inside of the carriage. If you've not seen this before, can I have your tickets, please? Thank you. And then we open up that. We come up here. Normally, if these lights are not on, you come into this over here, and you turn them on through here. And this is the top of the train, and the lighting is true to reality as well. It's true to reality. These beautiful sliding doors just here. And we'll come out and back onto our 146. Okay. And back into our seat and close those doors. Not worrying about the metals or anything. We're here to have fun. Find with the S-Bahn services, there is stations that are close to each other, and then you'll get your gaps here and there. But yeah, S-Bahn's very close to each other. just drag yourself along. Thank you very much. Just drag yourself along. That's it. That's just a little tap in. That'll do. Nice. Let's take another wander. Oh, hang on. Where was that? Oh. Great service. You betcha. I'm not getting all the collectibles. I'm just, you know, doing something different for a change. Having a bit of fun with the game. You know, we're on the final days now of the third era, unfortunately. Man, I didn't think this would happen this year. I thought, you know, we'll get the normal, typical, yeah, halfway mark, fancy name, you know, package, core update, like normal. But, yeah, when the leaks run about Train Sim World 4, I'm like, oh, no, surely not. I actually, at first, I took it like a grain of salt. I'm like, nah, this has got to be BS. So yeah, I was surprised as much as what you guys were when I seen the coding come up. I thought, oh, here we go. And yeah, when the Flying Scotsman came up, I'm like, oh yes, we're finally getting East Coast Mainline. And I thought, oh, surely we're getting, you know, the Easter eggs have been all there. You know, the Class 66s in the construction next to the Southeastern High Speed before the tunnel that goes down to Stratford and Stafford, and it's like, you know, then they get replaced with Class 700s. So surely we're getting the south section, and then all of a sudden. Yeah, when the Flying Scotsman was coming out, I'm like, I had a mate of mine saying, I don't think it's going to be the south section. I said, why is that? He said, well, the Flying Scotsman comes out of Doncaster. And I said, oh, well, that's more further up from Peterborough. I said, could it be Peterborough to York? You know, I was thinking Peterborough to York. I thought, oh, it's going to be, you know, what they did for Train Simulator. You know, it'd be what they called the modern version. So yeah, I was sort of surprised when they did that. I thought, oh, they're not doing the south section. The south section was more, it's got more of a commute to it. But I also thought at the back of my head, well, there might end up being the same problems as Brighton Mainline. By the way, those containers are a mod. They've got those special ones that you don't see on the normal version of, on your console version of Train Sim World. Not all of those containers were, but yeah, there is those blue and China shipping ones and the CMC ones. Yeah, so yeah, I was very excited for the Acela finally. Not the Acela, the Azuma Class 801. I've been calling for that LNER for quite a long time for Train Sim World. I'm such a big fan of it, and I'm so looking forward to playing it. I'm up and down about playing that, or about playing East Coast Mainline first up, or Austrian route, because yeah, the US route Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well, but being 2 hours long is like, But there's also services that we can do half of it, so that also works out fantastic, especially for our 2-hour streams we normally do with our Choo Choo Tuesdays, our midweek World of Trains. So our introduction videos will be posted on our channel for Train Sim World 4. I have explained to my viewers that I won't be doing any reposting from the Train Sim World, from the introductions for Train Sim World 1, Train Sim World 2 and Train Sim World 3 in the Train Sim World 4 playlist. I'll be concentrating on the introductions only for Train Sim World 4. And and those introductions will be shown as a premiere first at 1080p at 60 frames per second. The introductions after the premiere will be shown upwards to 4K 60 frames per second HD quality. Our uploaded videos for Train Sim World 4 will be shown at a premiere first at 1080p at 60 frames per second. After the premieres will be shown at 1440p at 60 frames per second. Our live streaming action will be at 1440p. It will be in SD quality on the stream itself, most likely. I'm not sure if it's HD on the stream, but on the replay in the first 12 hours, they will be all at SD quality. As soon as YouTube has processed the replay of our streaming action, they will go to HD quality, 1440p, 60 frames per second. Can't go wrong. We are the home. We are the original Australian OG home of Train Sim World. I've been doing Train Sim World videos on the channel since 2019. I've been playing Train Sim World since its existence. My mate had it on PC when it was in beta stage, and it was known as CSX Heavy Haul. And yeah, it was lots of fun. Sandpatch Grade was the original route coming out of Cumberland, and we all know it's, you know, technically in real life the cheese system goes through there as well. You know, that breaks off another direction. Disappointed the cheese system hasn't officially become a part of Train Sim World. Actually, that design is absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love the paint job scheme on those freights, US freights. They're, yeah, great. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the heritage like units as well, like history of you know. I'm attention to detail person. I like a lot of detail on, you know, on stuff. I've always been a big fan of container ship freight, but like I've explained to my viewers many times over, I don't do freight route trips too often. I more so prefer my commuter route gameplay, and oh, that's all right. We're out of the Meissen route, so we don't have to pick. I thought we will have to pull up after the market still, but it turns out those only happen on that branch for some reason. There's a lovely combo just there. Some of these characters' combos are quite nice actually. It's like this guy here is a very nice combo, and then you get your weird ones like that design there. I don't think you would see that type of fashion sense in reality, or that colour fashion sense in reality. So I was thinking the East Coast Mainline trip was this week. It actually turns out... I was thinking the preview for the East Coast Mainline was this week actually, but it turns out it's next week, so... There you go. It is on launch week. Early hours Friday morning, releasing here in Australia. Hello Richard, how you going? Welcome aboard. So yeah, I have explained to you guys that we are doing a launch live stream for Train Sim World. Subject to change because I have a funeral to go to most likely next week. I'm not sure what day the funeral is. I'm actually going to find out about that in a few hours time. And yeah, I'll get more information about that. So I'll be able to confirm our streaming action for next week. If it falls on one of the days when we normally stream, I will let you guys know that we won't be streaming that day because obviously, well, I might be able to get back in time. We'll soon find out. But yeah, I'm hoping it. Like I explained to her, I've said, I hope it's not Friday because I got my launch stream and you know, Train Sim World 4 is releasing on Friday next week. Yeah, but I can't not be there, you know, I've got to be there. All right. So once again, folks, just a little bit of admin again. We are live again later on today on this 13th of September 2023 with the second last episode of the Train Sim World Free era for Midweek World of Trains. It is Midweek World of Trains is our traditional Wednesday live streaming show here on our YouTube channel where we bring to you 2 hours of Train Sim World action. And this show started at the release of Train Sim World 2. And we are now into our 142nd episode this week. So 142 weeks of Train Sim World action. Oh, wow. 142 Wednesdays I've been here live. So it has been a big journey. It's been a long journey. Some episodes we've got specials where they're more than 2 hours. And our launch week of Train Sim World 4 will be more than 2 hours. So next week's episode will be more than 2 hours as well because it is our final Train Sim World 3 midweek World of Trains and it is our biggest episode of the Train Sim World era. I can tell you right now, Train Sim World 3 era, because we are bringing to you the top 5 countdown, where we count down the best 5 route releases of the Train Sim World 3 era. As voted by us, we are going to bring you our top 5 best routes of Train Sim World 3. And I've explained to my viewers that Southeastern High Speed is not eligible because Southeastern High Speed was originally a Train Sim World 2 release.
Sifa.
If I remember rightly, this goes to 60. Sort of disappointed in a way that we're not getting a actual German route release at the release of Train Sim World 4. I think it would have been interesting to have actually added a 4th route. I think that would have been really cool to add 4 routes. But look, I can't complain. We're getting a remastered Nahverkehr Dresden, which I'm nervous about because, as you know, the lighting at the time was groundbreaking for this route. And it's still one of the nicest routes when it lights up in the nighttime. Stations, beautiful, you know. But some people are like, oh, it's out of date now, you know, it's out of date now and this and that. Well, it doesn't matter if it's out of date. It's still one of the nicest, beautiful, you know, nicest routes at night time. So that means now the only rush hour release route, without the environmental cloud and all the razzle dazzle fireworks, fancy, you know, Todd 4 and all that, is the one with the memory problems, and that is the Brighton Main Line. I know it's called the London Commuter, but it's the Brighton Main Line. I call it the Brighton Main Line. Riche's calls it Brighton Main Line. Everybody calls it Brighton. We know what it is. It's Brighton Main Line. Deltail can call it whatever they want. Well, we know. Even they know. Hey, there we go. 101 over there with inner city coaches. The modern inner city coaches. Someone's talking about me. As I explained earlier, I'm not a big collector of the collectibles. They don't really tickle my fancy too much, you know. 9 times out of 10 you get them, and then you come back again in the next minute. You have to collect them again. It's like, what the? And I've resetted my game a few times over, so you know, ever since that happened, I just like. But I'll be doing what I did with Train Sim World 2 into 3. I'll be taking over my points. I think I was level 180 something before going into Train Sim World 3. So yeah, I'm like level 500 and something now. It's I would have been way more than that if I didn't have to reset myself 3 times over before that. So, unknown user for this Creators Club design. I don't know what's going on lately. There's coming up with unknown users. I'm hoping that when they do these lines over the top now, they won't flicker as much. That's one thing I hate about TAA. But TAA's the nicest to play the game in, so it's the only. Unfortunately, got to put up with that flickering. Another container. Yeah, boy. Alright, the Mals too. They've actually been sold, that company. Yeah, they've just recently changed hands. So, yeah, people were worried that Dovetail were going to lose the license for those. So we're not sure what's going to happen with those for Trainspin World. I think the only way you could probably convert them, maybe they can, you know, turn them into rail pools, but I don't know. Very similar to outdoors here in Sydney. Outdoors, when they close, they go beep, 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 beep. And then usually over the announcement in the train, they'll go, stand clear, doors closing. Drop that down to 60. Oh no, we've got one more station. We'll drop it down to 60 anyway. That is Freiburger. Freiburger, is it? Freiburger. Brakes. Free burger. I like the design of the stations. You know, it's very modern. You got the windows there. They look like they got dirt on them. Yep, they haven't been cleaned for 500 years. I like how it's got that dirt on it though. It's, you know, pretty cool. Alright, Dresden main station coming up. Oh, man. So, Northeast Corridor, Boston Sprinter, later on the cards for Midweek World of Trains episode 142. We've got Lincoln Run Strucker, some beautiful German rail. And we've got some Brighton Main Line action on the cards. So do join us for our 2 hours of train sim world later on today. The live stream is up on the channel now. There will be a direct link to it at the end of the stream. As soon as I stop the stream, it'll come up on the screen for you. Set a reminder for it, become a subscriber, and join our family. It will be an amazing journey ahead for the 2023-24 season of TSW. And we'll be in the new studio as well very soon, because we have to vacate these premises where we are at the moment. We actually got we've got a inspection to go to check out a house not far from where we live, actually, later on today. It's actually just around the corner from where we live, actually. So there you go, it's in the same area. So it's pretty cool. I discovered it yesterday and I thought, oh wow. And yeah, I had a look at it. Because it is in my area, I can look at the competition that looks at it too. So. Okay, folks, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, there you go. Fantastic trip on there, and bronze medal, no surprises there. I wasn't really worried about the points or anything like that. Razzle dazzle, you know me, it's not all about that. All right, so let's go and have a look around before we head off, folks. Shall we? Yeah, let's go and have some fun. Look at that beautiful station. How nice is that? Let's get a nice photo of that. Alright. Don't think there is anything up here, but our train's coming up through here. Oh, pardon me. Oh. They must be talking about me. And there goes my cousin, he's taken over the shift. Maybe one day we'll get an extension up there, who knows. Maybe one day. Maybe. I always think outside the box, folks. You can never know. Will we get an extension or not? Never say never. Never say never. Do it so well. Hello. Anybody here? I think I got the collectibles on this route. Fantastic station, this one. You know, you got the either side, you got the upper decks, and then you got the lower deck on the other one. It's just really cool. It's different to other routes along. You know. Look at that. There's a two-banger. right, there we go. So fantastic action from us here, and yeah, you couldn't have asked for anything better. There's one of my recent screenshots there, folks. Fantastic, because I put my personal loading screens on the game. So another thing I've just recently finally worked out how to do. So yeah, after all the years of playing Train Sim World, I knew about it a long time ago, and then I just totally forgot about it. But it wasn't a big deal for me, but now it is. Because, I just sick of seeing the ads and all that crap. So, I get away with it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. It's been an honor and privilege bringing you this Train Sim World 3 Nahverkehr Dresden action with this beautiful Creators Club design that we did. And thank you very much for watching. Full replay will be provided. And there'll be links on the screen for recent other Train Sim World 3 action, as well as the dedicated Train Sim World 3 playlist. That playlist will be coming to an end next week. And we'll be moving to the Train Sim World 4 playlist fully. The Train Sim World 4 playlist is already up and running. We've got some Train Sim World 4 news up on there. We'll be posting more Train Sim World 4 news before release as well, because we've got East Coast information coming up and all that razzle dazzle. So do check those out as well as we continue to inform you on all things Train Sim World here at Australian Worldwide Gaming, as well as introduction videos, replay live streams, scenarios, and uploaded videos alike. And we will see you next time. Take care, folks. I am the Aussie Don, your community screenshot contest winner for week 16 here in 2023. And it is bye-bye for now.